Matinee baseball from MLB Network. We're live at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Ought to be a good one here between the LA Dodgers and the New York Yankees. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa. And Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
It's Interleague Baseball, next on MLB Network. Garrett Cole, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties, and if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
So here is Brennan Kelly. He will lead this one off today. Now here's the first offering. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss. 2 quick strikes to start his afternoon.
This is why you pay the price of admission right here. Power on power. My money's on the pitcher.
Hit to first. He's got it. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against him. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. We'll be in the 80s later this afternoon, but for now, 79 degrees at first pitch. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Gardner is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And now in the box, DJ Hart. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And the pitch. Swing and a line drive. Gardner able to track it down for the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. John Webb will be on the mound for the boys in blue. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3, but if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Now to the plate, here is DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, DJ.
Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
Bat explodes as this has popped up. And there's out number one.
Batting second.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on DJ LeMahieu. This guy put together one of those ridiculous seasons last year. His numbers were off the chart, and he hit everything. Breaking balls, changeups, splits. The league couldn't figure him out, and he went berserk on the whole year. Consistent from April till October. Amazing season.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Luke Voigt is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Here it comes. 1-1.
That's not really where you want to miss right there. I know this guy has got power stuff, but you can't live in the middle of the plate against this lineup and expect to have success.
And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Roy, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
Now the 2-1. Fly ball into straightaway left. Hammonds is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now.
Batting third, the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. No one aboard for him, and two gone here in the first. Here's the pitch. Down the third baseline. He's right there. Over to first, and that retires the side. We've played an inning. No score here on MLB Network. Now at the plate, here is Gary Kelly. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike one.
Ew, was that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
Late swing there on the changeup. Couldn't make up his mind, I guess. It's strike two. And this is lined hard to deep left. Frazier is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Martin.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's focus on outfielder Brett Gardner. You need a center fielder, he can play there. You need a corner spot, he's got that covered too. He has baseball acumen, awareness, a savvy for the game. Even if the offense lags a little bit, defense is always on point.
Into the box now, Keith Martin. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Judge is there, two down.
Smith.
Now to bat, Austin Smith. First pitch of the AB on its way. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And this one is gone, a home run. A solo shot here to left, and the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
And with one swing at a bat, he shows you why he's dripping with tools. He's got the speed, he's got the power. You don't know how to attack this guy. You can't put him on base with a knock or a walk, or he'll just end up on second or third. And if you leave something over the heart of the plate, that's what can happen.
At the plate now, number 26. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Into the box, Ryan Hammonds. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Comes set and the 0-1. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. And he fouls this one off. Oh, and 2, here it is. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. 1 for the Dodgers on the solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 LA. Leading off the inning, it'll be Gio Urshela, and they could use a spark from him here.
Third baseman, number 29.
First offering on its way. Grounded back up the middle. Reined in. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Gleyber.
And stepping in, Gleyber Torres. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count, 1-2. The 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Those are the pitches in the game that you don't get back as an offensive player. I know it's easy sitting up here in the booth calling the game, but he'll be thinking about that one for a while if he doesn't get a hit in this at bat right here.
Again, another foul ball. One out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. Line drive, base hit down the line.
Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at first base.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like it had extra bases written all over it. Great job by the left fielder to get to that ball and get the ball back in, keeping that to a single.
At the plate, Gary Sanchez, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Down in order go the Yankees. They still trail 1-0. So now into the box is Gavin Lux, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Judge is on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Brennan Kelly 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the first pitch. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Well, we all know he can burn on a base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate, but tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
To the plate now, Junior Hammonds, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. And he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Not much you could do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Hard hit ball to second. LeMahieu with a great stop to second for 1. Safe.
Boy, that was a smooth play, wasn't it? Great job to lay out and make the stop, and then to feed to second from his knees for the out. Pretty impressive display there.
Over to first, Cole back in standing. So now to the plate, DJ Hart as he grounds one briskly to short. Throw over to LeMahieu at second, and that'll do it. Dodgers leave 1. They lead it 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Brett Gardner. Fouled away.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Standing in now, Clint Frazier, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. One out, nobody on. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. In comes the center fielder. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Batting ninth, the designated hitter, Brittney. Odor.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Brittney Odor. Here's the first pitch.
Ball in.
Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. And another foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. So nothing happening this time around. 3 innings complete. LA's on top, 1-0. All set for the start of the inning, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Gary Kelly. And now the first pitch. And a bit of a jam shot there as this is on the ground to second. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And boy, which of those 2 numbers leap out at you there? How about the 100? My goodness. Up next, Keith Martin comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on the way. Now a flare out toward right center. LeMahieu onto the grass. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Next to hit, Austin Smith. And we'll see what he can do here after going deep his first time up.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. LeMahieu ranging into the outfield. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
At the plate now, number 26, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Smith leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Swing and a little blooper to center. LeMahieu will put this one away, and the side is retired. 1 left for LA, but they're up 1-0. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu.
Second baseman.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
In the air, down the line in left, and foul. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to left, and the Yankees have drawn even now at 1 apiece.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that
in the league. In now, Luke Voigt.
Now batting, first baseman.
Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Next to hit is Aaron Judge. He bounced out last time up. First delivery to him. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Drilled to first, scooped up, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, number 29.
Next, it'll be Urshela, grounded out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. And they start him out away with a cold strike.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Still 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. The Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. We're through 4, all tied at 1-1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. He told me that they've been way too aggressive on the first pitch of the at-bat, and while he doesn't necessarily condemn that if it's leading to hits, that's clearly not the case right now. Over 80% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch, and a lot of those have resulted in swinging misses or outs, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And now a pitch on the way. Ryan Hammonds is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Designated hitter, Gavin Lux.
No one on with 1 down, and up next will be Gavin Lux. Now here's the first offering. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped him up. Urshela over to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Kelly.
Next for the Dodgers, Brennan Kelly singled in his last at-bat. First pitch on the way.
Got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Swing and a liner. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Next to stand in is Junior Hammonds. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First pitch on its way. Pitch is away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. LeMahieu's got it. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the fifth coming up. All tied at 1-1. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
All right, Heidi, thank you. First offering on its way. Gleyber Torres is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Fouled off. Again, he sends it out of play. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field as they've taken a one-run lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ball and a strike.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. No outs, nobody on. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
Brett Gardner is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And it's 1-2. Sanchez on at first, nobody out. Lifted in the air to center. Kelly will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
The batter, the left fielder, Clint Frazier.
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and that'll bring up the outfielder Clint Frazier. He's set, and the pitch. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time, laid off for ball one. Runners on first with one down. 1-1 the count to Clint Frazier. Frazier, a native of Georgia. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Fouled away. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, but it's not in time, and the inning will continue.
Now back, the designated hitter, Rugden Odor.
Here's Rugden Odor now. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Dodgers. 2-1 New York. Leading off the inning, it'll be DJ Hart as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up. Here's the first pitch. One strike now from Cole. Line to the right side. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning.
Boy, just when you like to get one of those shutdown innings, the leadoff guy ends up reaching base right now, and you're looking for that 1-2 inning. Now you have to pitch out of the stretch.
Yeah, I can't tell you how that lights up an offensive dugout right there, getting that leadoff guy on. So many options, puts the pitcher on the defensive and in the stretch.
And he fouls this one off. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Now a throw over, but the runner's back easily. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Using the slide step to try to control the running game.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Gardner is right there, 1 down. Now at the plate is Keith Martin. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. One run, 6 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Pitch out. Nothing doing. One ball and 2 strikes to count. Here comes the 1-2. And it's fouled away. He'll try again. 1-2. Fouled off.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
To the plate now, Austin Smith. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. From the stretch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Low-scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. And that one yanked just foul. The Dodgers down to their final strike. Popped him up. Sanchez has a play. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Big win here. Airtight defense. The pitching was pretty good, too. It's kind of weird. Very rarely are you going to win very many games when you only get 3 hits. Timely hitting, good pitching, and big defense still could win you ball games.
Pitching and defense game, 2-1 the final score this afternoon. New York used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Garrett Cole pitches well enough to get the W. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score this